Este son con inacompares.com otro video para ti hoy. Muy rápido. Another fucking problem, another Windows 10 update. Alright, let's cut to the chase. This is the customer's original response, or the original communications with me. It will not update. Microsoft Windows 10 has said on different occasions the following errors on screen and on screen. I have version 1607 and need version 1709. On another occasion that I have version 14393 but need version 16299, and the latest is that I have an external syskey but require an internal syskey. The computer's working okay. What is going on? Okay, so they're trying to upgrade Windows 10 from 1607 to 1709, which is a major update. It's over a gigabyte in size. I was able to successfully upgrade Windows 10 from 1607 to 1709, and I will tell you why, and I will demonstrate later on in this video. So you're gonna have to fast forward or what. I don't give a shit what you do, because I make my videos as long as I want, and if you're offended by that, I don't give a fuck. But I'm not going to demonstrate right away, so you're going to have to fast forward at some point in this video. And no, I'm not going to sit there and put the exact timestamp for you. You need to be grateful that you have tech channels like mine and others. You know what I'm saying? And you need to also learn how to use the fast forward button, or you just move the Jesus fucking Christ. All right. One other tactic I tried that failed was using the Windows Update Troubleshooter. Windows Update Troubleshooter claimed that there were two problems with Windows updates on this computer. It said it fixed both problems. One, I think, was the Windows Update cache got fucked up, and there was something else that was fucked up. It said it fixed both, but no, it didn't fix anything, because I went into the proverbial Windows 10 updates, which is here, back here, and I clicked on check for updates, or it just kicked off by itself, and it went and downloaded. It installed some other ones before that, but this major one downloaded. It got to around 90%, and then I got two screens that were not normal. One, they were both dealing with this sys key. One was a sys key blue screen error, not the big blue screen error, the proverbial micro crap blue screen, but a smaller, darker blue screen. And it says something about sys key. Well, sys key is an old school hard drive encryptor, but that wasn't used until Windows 2000 and Windows NT 4.0, and it has not been used since. So that was some kind of a bizarre false positive. Now, when I asked this individual if they had encrypted their hard drive, they denied it. They said they wouldn't even know how to perform that. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe that. Now, I did notice they had a lot of hard drives when you go into my PC, or your PC or whatever. I noticed a lot of hard drives mounted. I don't know if they have a lot of external drives, or I don't know, man. So it succeeded, but maybe the fact that they did have a hard drive that was encrypted with some. Now, this is an external encryptor. It's not. I don't think it was built into Windows, from my understanding. It was an external program that you used to encrypt your hard drive. So, very bizarre bullshit. But I was able to get this sucker to install. So, the Windows Update Troubleshooter, I linked to it because it's easy to kick off. But a lot of times with the Microsoft Fix-Its and Windows Update and their troubleshooters are a complete waste of time. But I still kind of use them once in a while, and I especially when I have to give instructions to individuals that I fix problems. I was able to remotely connect into this computer. It's easy to explain it to them, and it's easy for them to just kick it off. It's easy. Microsoft Fix-Its are easy. Troubleshooters are easy, but easy doesn't mean shit in Microsoft world. There is no easy button. If you believe Microsoft has an easy button, you drink the Kool-Aid, because that is bullshit. Okay. What fixed it was downloading this knowledge base, KB 4093120, which is over a gigabyte size. Now this error 0xc on screen with the 8007 was legit. This other error up here, hexadecimal, well, wait a minute. No, the 8007 was not correct. That I think was mistyped. The 208 ending hexadecimal, that one was legit. I Google searched that, and that's when I found out this crap about syskey and this other crap. Oh, the other screen, there was another window that popped up around 100%. It said the Windows Upgrade Assistant failed or some bullshit. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, typical Microsoft. Nothing strange, nothing out of the ordinary. That is the rule rather than an exception. Just Microsoft Windows 10 is a piece of crap operating system, especially when it comes to the updates. Nothing but a nightmare, nothing short of a disaster. Well, so the solution is to download it and click on the link in the description box of this video down below to my blog post on my website, ainitcomputers.com, where I included 2 links. The Troubleshooter, Update Troubleshooter, which is really easy to kick off, and also a direct link to the Knowledge Base 4093120 Microsoft Update Catalog download link. So, in case you have the same problem. Alright, I am not going to demonstrate using 4093120 because it's over a gigabyte. But I will demonstrate with another download that I retrieved off the Microsoft Update Catalog. Now, the first thing you want to do, well, it's not the first. What you can do is you can just perform a Google search on whichever knowledge base. You could use this as an example for other Windows updates that fail, but this is more specifically dealing with upgrading from 16.07 to 17.09. And so you're going to have to download this big fucking 1 gigabyte update. So you would Google search for it, and then you would find it. Now this is a separate one, but you'd obviously type in the correct knowledge base number, and then you should find the Microsoft Update Catalog link, which will look like this. And then now, a lot of times you don't have these many choices, but this is a different update that I'm going to demonstrate with, so that's why you got this clusterfuck of all these different ones you can choose from. So you're going to have to make sure you choose the correct one. 64-bit for x64 for 64-bit hardware, x86 for 32-bit hardware. Blah, blah. Make sure you know which version you're using. 1703, 1709, 1607. 1507, 1511, make sure you know that. And then you just click on the specific download button on the right hand side. Then you'll get taken to this page. And then you would, believe it or not, I don't understand Microsoft logic. Oh, that's right. Micro shit, micro crap, micro slop doesn't fucking use logic. You would think that, you click on this link, and then all of a sudden you would be prompted with a download. Or the save. No, you have to click on this. They don't even tell you. Click down here, or download blah blah blah. No. So you have to click on this hyperlink here, and then it will prompt you to either run it or save as. So I already have it saved. You know what I'm saying? All right, it's saved here. Here it is. Now, this is just the demonstration one. It's 20 megabytes. It's small. That's why I chose it. Now, but what you're going to do is you are going to download this one that I linked to. 4093120. And then you'll find it wherever you downloaded it. And all you have to do is double click it. But don't double click it yet, because this is very important. You need to pay attention. If you do not like some clown speaking to you in front of a camera and you prefer abstract written instructions, click on the link in the description box below in this video description to my blog that links to my blog post at ainitcomputers.com with full instructions on how to upgrade from Windows 10 1607 to 1709 manually. This is a manual upgrade, manual update. What you're going to do is you have to go to services, okay? It's already open. But let me show you how to get to services. You can type you can right click and then into a run box, services.msc. Bam. Or you can go to control panel. You can type into Cortana, or you can right click and then select search. And then control panel. And then administrative tools. And then services. And then bam. It doesn't matter. But if you just type in services.msc, that's quite a bit quicker, isn't it? Saves time. Let me close some of this other crap. Okay, so what you're going to do, once in services, you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and then about in the middle. Well, it depends on how many services are on your computer. Just scroll down towards the bottom, okay? Scroll down towards the bottom until you see Windows Update. Double click it. What you're going to do is you're going to set it to manual. Number one, you're going to stop Windows Update service. Okay? I will set it to automatic, and then I will start it, and then I will go back in, and then, so this is probably what yours will be set at. You'll probably double click, and then you'll see that the service status is set to running, and then the startup type is set to automatic. You want to stop Windows Update service. Do you know why that is? Because they're going to conflict. If Windows Updates is running, and then when you kick off a manual installation of a Windows Update, then two processes will be running, and then they will conflict. And the manual update process will not work. Here, I can even show you. If you double click this, you choose open, and then it's going to say, oh, that was quick. Let me show you that. It says Windows Update Standalone Installer. Windows Update Standalone Installer. Searching for updates on this computer. Windows Update Standalone Installer. Security update for Windows is already installed on this computer. Okay? But I wanted to show you what happens. This is going to search first for updates. Now, another message you'll see is that since Windows, you know what, I need to, since it already detected it is running. If this wasn't installed, it would say that Windows is already running and it cannot proceed. Now, so click stop, because the two are gonna conflict. Set this to manual. Click apply. Click OK. Double check. Oh, Windows Update service status is stopped. Oh, startup type is manual. Oh, okay, good. Now you can proceed. If you do not get this right, you're just going to bang your head on a goddamn fucking lead pipe. It's not going to work. You cannot manually install Windows Update using the standalone installer while Windows Update service is started and set to automatic. It will not work. But since this update is already installed, I cannot proceed further and explain things to you, but at least I can this is the most important step. Okay? What's going to happen is you'll see this first part right here. Let's move that out of the way. Ignore this fucker up here. Just pay attention to the Windows Update Standalone Installer. The first thing it's going to scan is it's going to search for updates on this computer. It's going to actually search to see if there's other updates first. This large one. Then what it will do, it will eventually say that it is adding updates to the Microsoft Windows Update cache. Then it will say that it's initializing. Then a different window will open up with an indicator, a different type of indicator bar. Not one that keeps moving, one that is a progress indicator. So it'll fill in, you know what I'm saying? So it'll go from left to right. as long as you follow my instructions, hopefully you'll get that far. It'll blow up before that. Once it says initializing and then a different window opens up and then it actually tells you that it's installing. Once it says that Windows 10 update knowledge base 4093120 is installing, you should be good to go, but there are no, with Microsoft, there's no guarantees. This is a huge update. It's over 1 gigabyte in size. It can take a long time. It can take an hour, or it depends on your internet speed. It can take potentially an hour to download, half an hour, whatever. It can take another half an hour to an hour to install, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Now, eventually it will finish. Here, let me see if I can find that. How about Windows standalone installer and then progress. Let me see if I can find an image really quick for you. It's not that one. Okay, you'll get this prompt. It'll ask you, do you want to install the following after you see this scan right here, searching for updates on this computer, then it will tell you. It'll ask you, do you want to install the following Windows software update? Knowledge base 4093120. Say yes. Okay? Here, no, that's old school. That's the old school progress indicator. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is right here. Well, no, that's .NET. It's similar to that one. Okay, let me see if I can find it. Am I going to find one or not? Is it this one? No. But yeah, wow, you can't even find one. Unbelievable. Yep. Leave it to the internet. You can't even find one. Here it is. It was the first one. It looks just like this. The updates are being installed. In installation status, initializing installation done. That's the first part. This is the initialization, is this part right here, where it searches for updates, and then if there are additional updates, it adds them to the Microsoft Windows Update cache, and then if there's errors, you'll get errors similar to this. Oh, it's already installed, or oh, Windows Update service is already running. And then, or maybe some other error. You know what I'm saying? Or you downloaded the wrong one. You downloaded x64 64-bit for, even though you have 32-bit x86 hardware, and vice versa. Or you could get one of those weird hexadecimal errors. Or the Windows Update service might blow up. But hopefully you'll proceed beyond the initialization, which is this, beyond any other prompts or mistakes or whatever. And then what you'll see is this right here. You'll see this. God damn it, I want to just look at... No, I want to look at the image. Then you'll see this. Only what you'll see is installing, it's not a hotfix, installing update for Windows knowledge base 4093120. And you see the progress indicator? There'll be a green bar down here, and it will inch its way. And eventually, this is a large update. It's 1 gigabyte, remember, so be patient. Eventually, it'll get to the end, a full green bar, it'll get to 100%, and then what you'll see is restart. So let me see if I can find an image. I know this is a weird way of showing you, but without... my computer is up to date, so it's not like I'm missing any. So I can't find one. I can't demonstrate this because there are no new updates for my computer. So let's see, Windows Standalone Installer Restart. It'll come up with a prompt and it'll ask you to restart. See, here's the other one. Security Update, it's already installed. So that's one of those other ones. It should look... No, that's Windows 7. I may not be able to find one. It'll just say, it'll have a restart button. Not that one. Not the exact one, but yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Trust me. Trust me, what you're going to see is here it is. Is this it? Yes, this is it. This is it. This is Windows 10 standalone installer, also known as manual update, also known as download the knowledge base update directly from the Microsoft Update Catalog. Shut off, disable, well, stop the Windows Update service, number one. Number two, change it from automatic to manual. And then at the very end, I'll explain to you why you change it from automatic to manual. Okay? So here's what you're going to see. It'll be finished. Installation complete. You must restart your computer for the updates to take effect. Click on Restart Now. If you want to do it now. If you click Close, you're going to have to eventually reboot your computer for that update to finish, completion. So click Restart Now. Now I'm going to finally explain to you why it is that, and look at all this shit I just opened. Oh, I already explained it to you, but whatever. But let's repeat it again. You're choosing to set startup type. You want to stop the service because, okay, I didn't really explain it. I talked about most of it. Okay, here it is. The reason why you stop the service is so that when you kick off a manual Windows Update installation, they don't conflict. And then finally, the reason why you set the startup type to manual is because when you do this, when you open and then when you let it scan and then when it can and then when it then what you know what it does? Now it's not going to work now because it's already installed. When it gets to the installation process, which I showed you in an image before, you know what I'm saying? When it gets to installing, then guess what it does? You want to guess what happens? Do you? Oh, that's right. The Windows Update service starts. So when you start the manual update, it starts the Windows Update service. But you stop the service, and then you set it to manual, and now the Windows Update service started because you set it to manual, the word manual. So the Windows Update standalone installer, which is really a manual update of a Windows knowledge base, starts the Windows Update service for you. You're doing it manually. And then hopefully you'll see the restart button or the restart, it's button, whatever, link, click on the restart, and then your Windows 10 machine will restart, and hopefully you will now be running Windows 10 1709. And as always, good fucking luck. Because you're going to need it with Windows 10 updates. Adios.